Hey guys, Shawn Ziem, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor, and the host for the Network Marketing Insider, where we are going to share some successes and failures of my guests of network marketing businesses that are out there that we've used and abused in the past. It is a great sound business model to get involved in. It's a lot of people talk about being a pyramid scheme or multi-level marketing, and in reality, everything in life is based off of that. And you just have to think about it, change your mindset. What I'm looking to do is teach you, educate you on some of the things that have happened in my past, my guest past, how we can share some tips and strategies. And while we're doing that, I want you to definitely drop some comments, your favorite emojis, questions you might have. At least you can do is drop a like, then share this video at the end. And important thing for us to do, the least you can do as far as comments, hashtag live or hashtag replay if you're on the replay. Before I bring on my guest, I want to remind you, I'm involved in some network marketing models, businesses, etc. One popular one is Got Backup. If you are one that hasn't got, has some issues with their loving pictures and memories and videos and things like that, and you lost it because didn't have the storage on your phone or computer, you can get 6 terabytes for $9.97 with Got Backup. Never have to worry about that anymore. It's easy to set up for your phone, up to 6 accounts, and you can make sure that you never lose that important picture of a baby, wedding, etc., of your loving memories that we have. And the best bet, you bring in 2 people, you sign up 2 people, you're a reseller, your service is for free for the year. So if you want to learn more, definitely take a look at the description. My link is in there. I would love to get you on my team. I'll help you fill one of the 2 legs, guaranteed. All right, let me bring on my next guest. It is Carlos Hernandez. What's up, man? How are you?
Doing awesome. How about you, brother?
Doing fantastic. Another day, another opportunity to have a great conversation with great people and just share, man. Just share some value. And we've done stuff in the past. Collaborations are important in my world. I like to help people. We've talked about real estate in the past. Today, we're talking about network marketing. What were some of the earliest businesses, opportunities that you were involved in that you can go back and share with us?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity. And I love the way you say we're here to help people to understand the business, because it isn't a business that actually everyone will do. Anyone can do it, but it takes some courage. It takes a new mind setting, and it will take you a big reason to do it, right? So when you're comfortable, believe me, you won't do anything. You will just sit there until a pressure come, a crisis come, and then is when you start reacting. And that's something that I always tell my friends, my family that don't feel comfortable. If you start feeling comfortable, something is wrong in your life, or something is about to happen bad in your life. So when the first time I hear about the word multi-level, it was in 2010. But even though previous to that, in the 90s, I had at that time a grocery store, and people were approaching to me with opportunities, and I missed those opportunities because my mind wasn't there. I was comfortable with my business. I was making money, and I thought my business they're gonna last forever, right? Something that you shouldn't think, because things change in life. And I remember the first time I heard something about multi-level was about Primerica, right? People were approaching to me, Primerica is a life insurance, but it's an opportunity for you to grow your business. I say, no, thank you. I'm okay. I don't need more headaches. Then somebody comes to me with an opportunity. Those days, it was, I forgot the name of that company. It was a company that they were selling some type of um, medicine, right?
Okay.
Natural medicine. I forgot the name of that one, but it was people. The guy invited me to his house. He showed me his cargo rides full of boxes, And because I had my store, he said, you know what? Don't join the company. Just help me to sell my products, and you will get a little benefit of selling my products. So I went to his garage in Woodbridge, and he gave me a bunch of things. I stack it on my store. Every time I sell something, I get a little bit of a profit on that of those things, right? And that was the first time I heard something about it, but it never called my attention. 2010, a very good friend from Florida called me, and he said, I want to talk to you about this, right? At that time, my life had changed because I was more aware of being healthy.
Hmm.
And the product that he introduced me was something that got to do with your immune system. And I remember when I was younger, maybe I was maybe between 10 and 12. Every time I was sick. I was getting infections on my cut. I was getting a lot of things was going on with my health. And I remember one of our family's friend doctors say, Carlos is get sick so easy because he doesn't get exposed to the outside. And I remember my dad was very conservative guy. He always tried to protect me. And he said, don't go outside, don't hang out with those kids. They all go to the river, they go here, they go there. Don't do that because you're gonna get sick, right? But being exposed to the outside is when you get strong. Your immune system gets better because you're facing germs, you're facing bacteria. So the body learn how to react when those things come. And my sister say, no, go out. Go out. Go hang out with your friends. Go drink water from the river. Go and explore. Do this. And my health started getting better, right? And I remember the word immune system at the time. So this friend came from Florida to visit me, and he said, this is what I sell. The company is called For Life. I'm still part of the company. I don't do the multi-level now because I'm busy doing other things, but it was a great experience. I didn't know nothing about multi-level. They showed me the presentation. They showed me this is the name of the company. This is what the company is all about, and these are the products, and this is a way that you can get compensated if you join the company, right? So the first thing that I noticed is what they were talking very highly about the company, because that's something that you need to notice when you join any network marketing or you listen to somebody explain you about network marketing. The company reputation must be first. Company doing business for a long time, being successful, growing every year, and then you need to believe in what they're selling. Because if you don't believe in what they're selling, you will be lost. You won't be able to talk with excitement about the product or about the company you're representing. So when they show me the products and I remember immune system, I say, oh my God, I need this. Because that product, of course, it was about helping your immune system to be able to stay in the middle line. Sometimes when you get sick, your immune system could, and that happened under stress. When your body's under stress, your immune system can go two ways, up or down. If it goes up, right, you get a reaction like asthma, lupus, all other things, leukemia, a lot of things, arthritis, right? But if you go down, you are very sensible to get bacteria in your body. Everything's gonna go bad. So that medicine, that supplement actually, it was the benefit was that it can keep you right there. It will adjust depending how your body react with the stress. It will keep you over there. So and then they show me the compensation plan, and they talk about, if you bring, if you share this with somebody else, you will make some override for that person when they sell the product. And if that person brings somebody else, you will get override up to 6 levels down, because that's what they call it, multi-level, because levels, that you actually get a revenue check for those, just to inviting people. And I never saw, and they were showing me the numbers. You can make up to $10,000 a month and stuff like that. It got me because I want to make money. I want to find an easy way to make money. I was sick and tired to work from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. with my grocery store, with my laundromat. And I said, this could be a good opportunity for me to maybe explore something and change my life. And
I want
I
to I want to pause you for 1 second, Carlos.
sure,
Before
sure.
I want you had some great stuff. I want to kind of revisit. Again, Carlos has been involved with some products, some services. He has been working some skills, and he mentioned a couple things. He was introduced. Someone did something an in-home presentation, which is the old school way. A lot of times today, people are using StreamYard, Zoom, so you can use social media where now social media opens up doors to have more connections with other people to have conversations on. A lot of times, yes, a lot of companies should be structured with a presentation. They should talk about their product. They should also talk about how their compensation schedule goes on as far as how do you earn, and then like Carlos is going into getting a little bit of piece of other people. And what I found, leveraging other individuals, that's the power with network marketing. You're leveraging other people, like you're duplicating yourself. If you can get 4 or 5 people of Shawn or 4 or 5 of Carlos that are doing the skills, posting daily, talking to people daily, making sure you're sending out emails and text messages, doing something consistently every single day, I always say for 2 hours, you'll see in the next 90 days how powerful your business is. But I paused Carlos because you mentioned they said, you can make $10,000 a month. A lot of people get in because it's like, wow, I could use that $10,000, but it takes, and there are people that make it. I want, like, there's the income disclaimer. Like, we're not saying you're going to guarantee. Nothing's guaranteed because you have to put the work in. So let me get back to Carlos. Getting that $10,000 a month would be a dream, which people dream for things. They only can buy things. What are some things that continue where would get you to that $10,000 a month?
Okay, well, as you say, you got to work consistently, you got to be dedicated, and you have to have you have to be enthusiastic about what you're selling, and that's the secret. You know, when I started, right, I knew a lot of people that come to my laundromat or to my grocery store, and I say, "Hey, I just found a new way to make money. Will you be interested in know about it?" And people saw my way, and to say, even though I wasn't making money, but I believe that I can do it. So I joined sometime, I believe, in March, right? In that company, they got beside making money and making an override on your on your downline. As long as you got 6 people, you open the window to be part of a lot of other rewards that they had, right? So in the first 3 months, I got a call in the middle of the night. You win the cruise, right? I won a cruise, so I went on a cruise, and I was running my business because I signed my dad with me, and I was feeding my business and feeding my dad's business. And then the next day, Carlos Hernandez, you win. And I thought it was the same call. But because I was running my dad's business, with the two of us, we won 2 cruises to the Caribbean. So I took my mother and my son. So 4 of us, we went. Then I have another one, like 3 months later in Punta Cana, right? But I was excited about what was happening. And when people started seeing pictures that I was selling, that I was traveling, right? And at those days, it was very limited, the internet, you couldn't like posting videos like the way we do it with TikTok or Instagram. It was just like Facebook, and it was very poor quality videos or pictures. Now it's amazing. And
Yes.
I understood that part, and I said, well, this is it, right? So I started, and I wasn't like full time because I had other business running. I was
Right.
running my real estate business. I was doing my loan officer business. I was doing my life insurance business. I was running my laundromat. I was running I was a single dad at the time. I was taking care of my son. He was 5 at the time, 5, 6, 7 years old. I was there, but I was making a check of 2,500 every month, on the people that I recruit. Finally, in 2014, actually, I went to Colombia because they have a convention over there, but I was growing until, something happened. And sometimes, when you're an entrepreneur person, things change sometimes because you always see another better opportunity that could be better than what you got. And beside that, I couldn't relate much, because that um, medicine for the immune system, it was talking about health, right? And sometimes, as a realtor, I don't want to, I can talk to the people about the market, about the interest rate, about the lack of inventory right now, but I couldn't find a way to bring the other part into like, hey, do you have a cancer? Do you have a weak immune system? Do you have problem to live under stress? So something came up. It was something that got to do with credit repair, right? That was another one, right? So I was doing the two of them, and for some reason, I feel more attracted to credit repair because at those days in 2008, people actually damage their credit. A lot of people lose their homes. A lot of people uh, couldn't pay their credit card, so their credit went down.
Yeah.
And I said, "Wow, this is something nice." So, 2012, I decided to join the company, the credit repair company, and because that was more connected with my clients, I was getting more clients, and at the same time, I was building with realtor loan officers, my downline. I earned two cruises with that company. I was making, maybe around 1,500 a month, but it was being much easier, and I was in the same industry. I don't have to talk about medicine or something like that. So I left the other one and I moved to this one, right? And I did that from 2012, and I'm still do credit repair, right? I'm not doing that in a multi-level company now because I don't have the time to be doing the other thing. I'm got involved in other things because it's always right. 2017, 16, something even greater happened to me, right? And I got a call from one of my friends. His name is Tony Camilleri. He lives in Michigan, and we were part at that time of the credit repair company. He was a real estate guy over there, and was a real estate guy over here. And he said, Carlos, and this is the way you actually attract people. Take a look at this video. You send me video, you send me stuff all the time. And I appreciate that because that's the way you never know what other people is looking for. So he said, take a look at this video. That video, it was 19 minutes long. I remember that. It talks about real estate, a new model of real estate. They call a disruptor model in real estate, disrupting the traditional real estate market. When I saw that you can earn more commission because now the broker is not paying for a brick and mortar because they were doing this in the cloud. And now, as an agent, you benefit more because now it isn't about the broker anymore. It's about the agent. And I said, this is what I look for. And then, I was watching the video. I said, that's nice. That makes sense. They will provide you all the technology, right? And suddenly, when they go, now you can you can earn ownership with the company, right? Because they have some type of the company is public now, but at that time it wasn't. They have like a penny stocks, right? But they say, you can earn money owning part of the company. They start selling shares, or they were rewarding your production with stocks. And I said, my God, this is awesome. And then the third part, they go like with the the rev check. And I said, and they explain the structure. It isn't a multi-level. EXP isn't a multi-level or it's a recruiting company. It's just, if you decide to do that, that's an option. You can make a lot of money. So I said, oh my God, because I was just struggling. Sometimes, I was doing great in real estate, but my credit repair business was going down because this need attention, right? Sometimes I had to stop here and go back here to bring it up again, but now my real estate was going down. With this new opportunity, in one place, doing real estate, right? I can attract other people. I can inspire other people to join EXP and have a rep check. So I went ballistic. I was the number, and I told you when I said I went ballistic. It's my excitement. It was to maybe 200%, and I started calling every realtor in New Jersey, right? People didn't know what is EXP. What? People were like making fun of me. I went to a multi-level. Yeah, I was the number 6 agent in New Jersey. At that time, I was the 2,400 agent in the whole United States because we were like brand new. We were just breaking into, right?
Right.
So, and these things can happen, like you say earlier. So you can get a Shawn or you can get a Carlos Hernandez in your team that will change your life. So I was the top producer in the company. I was the top recruiter in the company. But something funny happened. I had a friend that she was in oh well, first of all, when I saw the video, I started the video at minute 14 because it was enough for me. I went to my broker. Yeah, I went to my broker and say, I was with Century 21, Warden and Green for 18 years. And I thought I had it all. And I say, I'm leaving, guys. Why you leaving? And they say, Carlos, this is like we're married. You're just asking for a divorce, and we won't give you the divorce. We love you, right? And they try to do better. But if they could do better before I come there and say I'm leaving, right? They had the opportunity, but they never did. So they tried to hold my license for 2 weeks, right? I had 10 deals at that time with them. And if I leave, I will lose that. But I saw the opportunity bigger than 10 listings, right? So they actually only paid me half of that because that was, in the contract say, if you leave, any listing that is on this stage, they will pay you this percentage. So most of my listings, they were about to close. So I still got 50% of those listings. But I saw the opportunity, huge opportunity, Shawn, huge. So I moved to EXP. Some people, I got 25 people in less than a month joined the company, but there was one person that actually changed my life. Her name is Lily Ortiz. She's in Georgia. And I called Lily and said, Lily, this is what happened. I want to send you a video. And she was part of the credit per company. I knew she was a realtor. And she says, okay, she didn't want to jump by herself because she was part of another broker. And she went she called the broker, and the broker said, no, we okay. We don't need no EXP. So Lily made the move by herself. Later on, when EXP names started exploding, the broker called her. Can you come back and explain me more about EXP? So the broker with only 60 agents, right? 16 agents decided to join EXP under Lily, right? At this moment, those people have brought into the group 375 agents under them, under Lily, under me, right? So my rev check is covering for the last 7 years my mortgage payment and my utility bills. That is the benefit of multi-levels because even though EXP it isn't, but it's like structured to the way that everybody's gonna earn money. So, one person changed my life, Lily. I have right now I have 14 people in my group, right? Because people come, stay, and so on, come and they leave, right? So the people that I have there are closing deals. Every time they close a deal, the company for their commission, they spread the 20% in the structure that they have, right? I'm still, involved in other little things. Like here, I have a travel company, right? That you can travel for free. Once you get 3, you get free, right? You can travel 3 times a year. I already went to Hawaii. I went to different places, right? I have another one right now that it got to do with giving reviews to local places in your area. I am part of what else? I'm part of um, I'm selling land in Mexico and in Florida, and you don't need to be a realtor to do that. So as long as you got a desire or you got the connection, you can make good money. You can make a compensation over there. But with EXP, I'm going crazy. And EXP, there is a lot of other companies that are trying to imitate EXP, but believe me, nobody is gonna get close to EXP at all because we got like 9 years ahead of them. Right now, with EXP, they just restructure the thing because we have competition. People are telling, "Oh, we can offer you the thing that EXP is offering you, but better," right? And a lot of people left EXP, but they're coming back. You know why? Because EXP, we always try to disrupt the market, which is create something even better. You don't need to have personals at all, right? To open your 3 levels. So whoever comes into your 3 levels that somebody else brought into it, you benefit of. So I've been seeing my check. Now this month is gonna be even higher than before. You know why? Because before you had to have 5 people at least qualify to open 3 tiers. Now you need 0 to open the 3 tiers, which is great, right? So you know, I'm glad. I never thought you're gonna interview me for this topic because I never talk about this topic because you think that people know about it, but if you can see, I'm excited right now talking about multi levels, and you need to be excited to be part of any multi-level company to spread the word because people, they don't want to hear what you say. They just want to see how you react, how you express about the company, the product, the competition plan. And that's the trick. That's the secret.
Carlos, he was saying if you guys were listening, really listening, that's why I love doing this. I actually listen. He had a laundromat, food market. He's been involved in real estate, a travel business, credit repair, mortgage, freaking local reviews. You make time for a variety of things. And people say, well, you can't do all those things. And I heard Gary Vee say he's involved in like 43 different things. 43. He goes, if 17 of them fail, it doesn't matter. So it's not all about, having that. A lot of people talk about the shiny object syndrome and they jump to different company, different things. But if you're still soliciting, promoting, marketing the products or services you're involved in, and you're enthusiastic as hell, you're passionate, you want to help people, I use it as we're always connecting, right? We're always having conversations. You're having and finding out any pain points. If it's money, if it's credit repair, if someone wants to buy real estate, if somebody needs insurance, you can help them. That's what I love doing, is helping people. So you listen, see what are some things that are pain points missing in someone's life. Maybe they're having trouble with retirement, going on vacation, paying their bills. This could be a solution, a couple of the things that we're involved in. So you don't know this unless you have a conversation. So are there any final thoughts, Carlos, you can share with us on if someone's having and dealing with rejection? How do we help those with going through that and continuing on what they're doing?
Rejection is something that is going to happen to you all the time. There's nothing that can stop rejection. And rejection is connected. The main reason for us to have that feeling about rejection is because there's a main feeling in our body that we actually born with. That is called fear, right? You need to control that fear. Fear, most of the time, it isn't real, or in reality it's always unreal. Because when you talk to people and they say, oh, I can do this, and you ask them, what do you think, that's going to happen? Oh, because it happened to me in the past, right? So people are attached to the past. No. And some people are not living in the present, they're living in the future.
Yeah.
So when you are attached to the past, depression will bring those bad memories, right? And you will feel depressed. If you are jumping ahead, what's going to happen? You are actually living a dream that isn't real yet. But if you're living now, and in the now, Sean, is when things happen. in the now. Like right now is happening. I'm talking to you. I'm bringing these words to the world. But if I start thinking what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow or what I did yesterday, I don't even want to go back there anymore. I always try to, even great things happen, but it's still, there's people that say, when I was young, I did this and this and this. How about now? What are you doing now?
Right.
Oh,
Right.
say they had nothing to say because they're living over there, right? And so people go like, well, when I get my degree, I will do that. And stuff happen when you're studying, when you went to college. Something may you lose you lose the car, or maybe you lose the inspiration about that career, right? No, tell me what are you doing now, right? So I just believe I understood this message that I read about a couple of weeks ago. Your destiny, it isn't in the future. Your destiny is in the back. Because whatever went through your life, you were destined to do that in order to learn something that you're going to use in the now to avoid the same mistakes in the future. Right? It was hard for me to understand that concept, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. That's the way things work. So things will happen in the now. That's the best word I can give anyone. If you're thinking like, oh, but what about is that person tell me no? It doesn't matter. It is a process. You need to go through the process, right?
Mm.
And if they say no, you only got two answers, yes or no. If they say yes, good for you. If they say no, good for them, because that's the people that you don't need. Because they may say yes if you put pressure on them, and then the next day they will quit. You will see somebody just left the company, and you even feel even worse. But you always say, express your experience to the people without energy, enthusiasm, and don't pressure no one. If they see it, they see it. If they don't see it, they don't see it. Because sometimes it's not your time, right? So those that have the gate open, they will run with you. The other will stay over there, right? They won't move. They will stay there until something happened to them and they see it. But it takes time. And I always say it's in God's time. It isn't in Shawn time. It isn't in Carlos time. It's in God's time.
Wow, that was fantastic. What an episode. If you're just tuning in right now, you're going to have to wait till this uploads, get from the beginning, take your notes, drop your questions if you have questions in the comments. We'll definitely get back to you. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and share the hell out of this video so more people can help, that we can help out there. Carlos, all his information's in the description. Reach out to him, have a conversation, connect on him on anything that's in there, because I know he's a wealth of knowledge and he will help you with whatever you're looking to do. So thank you so much for being with us, Carlos. We hope that everyone else has an amazing rest of their day.
Thank you, Shawn, for the opportunity, and God bless you, and thank you for the opportunity too, okay?
Stay with me right